I greet you, my greatest Nigerian people. You see, there is a side of this conversation that almost nobody is talking about. And it is one of the most important truths we must understand if we want to survive what is coming. Before Islam and Christianity arrived Africa, I want you to understand that every people already had their own way of knowing God. But you see, two religions rose to global dominance, not because they were simply believed, but because they were protected, financed, weaponized, and even exported by nations that saw themselves as the custodians of those religions. And the key word here is custodians. For Christianity, those custodians are the Vaticans, the Pope, and the Western nations like America, the UK, and parts of Europe. You see, for Islam, the custodians are the Saudi Arabia, the Iran, the Qatar, the UAE, and the other Gulf states as we know it. These nations do not just believe in their religion. Stay with me, I'm heading somewhere. They see it as a global assignment. They fund it, they defend it, they expand it, they fight for it when necessary. So you see, religion is not just a faith, it is geopolitics. Stay with me. Nigeria has become a battlefield in this spiritual power struggle, because there is an active agenda to Islamize the nation of Nigeria, whether we like it or not. And you see, the evidence is not new to us. You see, villages, most of us live in the cities, most of us live in the diaspora. You see, villages have been seized. Christians have been killed. Entire regions pushed into silence. And the Nigerian government, whether it's from Jonathan to Buhari to Tinubu, has either ignored it, enabled it, or feared confronting it. So when a country like America suddenly announced interest in Nigeria, we panic and we say America is here for the oil, America is here for the gold, America is here for the uranium. And yes, America has a history of using loopholes in weak nations for selfish interest. There's no doubt about that. But what if this time that loophole is not oil or gold or uranium, but religion? What you guys don't know is that Donald Trump is not a neutral man. He is deeply tied to Christian power. Donald Trump is deeply tied to Christian power structures globally. Whether it's the Vatican, the conservative faith blocs, and the ideas of defending Christianity globally, his worldview is not hidden. If you remember vividly, you will know when he spoke about the whole gay, lesbian, and all that issue, and how he believes there's only male and female. You think that's just him speaking? That's an entire agenda. So we cannot pretend religion is not part of this equation. And we cannot pretend Nigeria has a government willing to protect its own citizens. Because you see, the Nigerian government has already shown us where it stands, wrapped in fear, compromise, silence, and so many other factors that make them complicit to the chaos that we are finding ourselves in. And you see, when I talk about the Nigerian government, it is not just Tinubu and his government. The ones before him also played their own role before they left. So I want you to ignore some of those hypocrites that had an opportunity to wipe away terrorism in our land and didn't. But here is the real question, my people. Do we just reject help because it is coming from America, or do we accept help conditionally? Do we accept help conditionally with intelligence and boundaries? And also not forgetting a time frame. For me, and my own personal point of view, a wise nation does not say, go away. A foolish nation does not say, come in freely. A wise nation will say, if you want to help, you help on our terms, not yours. A wise nation will say, you operate offshore, not on our soil. You act within a monitored window, not a permanent base. You protect citizens as you say you will, not claim territory. And maybe after 3 months, we assess the real intention of your government. That's what a wise nation will say. That's what a wise government will say. Because you see, one thing a lot of Nigerians don't pay attention to, we are so distracted by Ned Nwoko and his wife, by Dirty December and all that crappy stuff. Nigeria is out of time because there's time for everything. We had ample time to save this country. Nigeria is out of time. The killings are real. The agenda is real. And our government has failed us. Except the world wants to be complicit as usual. They know it. The Nigerian government has failed us. So we must not reject every foreign hand, but we must not surrender blindly either. You see, this season where we're in is not, there is no amount of bigotry that will save Nigeria. So continue using your data on X to amplify the fire that is burning our country instead of finding ways to add your voice to those ones that are saying, let us pause and think. This season is for vigilance, not naivety. This season is for strategy, not emotion. This season, I can guarantee you, is for unity, not your tribal blindness. My prayer is for every Nigerian to understand what is truly at stake. And for those who are scared, but deep down in their heart, they love this country so much, whether home and in diaspora, it's important that you rise. It's important that you start speaking up. It's important that you start speaking your truth. It's also important for you to research the situation so there is a clearness in your worldview and in your national view of what is going on in our dear country, Nigeria. This message is from my heart as a patriot. This message is from the depth of my soul as somebody that loves his country so much. My greatest Nigerian people, if we lose the opportunity in this next phase where the world is heading to build an empire like nothing anyone has seen before, the generations to come will pee on our graves. I can guarantee you. I greet you, my greatest Nigerian patriots. I shall not be silenced. I will not be quiet. I will speak truth to power, and I will speak truth to self.